Hello and welcome to London, here in England. I've officially crossed the pond and I've arrived here in the British Isles. Last time I was in the UK was 2015. Me and a couple of friends backpacked Scotland, the Highlands, stayed in Edinburgh. Amazing time. Shout out to my buddy Connor. Miss you, man. So I've never really explored England, so I'm excited to see the city of London. I'll be staying here in the Canary Wharf district of London. I'll be staying with my buddy Ben, who I studied abroad with in France in 2016, so good to see him. Canary Wharf is definitely one of the more upbuilt financial districts of London. So my plan today is walk about 5 miles along the famous River Thames and see some of the most famous sights London has to offer. And then later on in the district of Soho, I will be meeting my ex-girlfriend Carol, who I haven't seen since 2011. She's actually Brazilian. She's the reason I ended up going to Brazil in the first place. So shout out Carol for that. Thank you. And I'll also be meeting up with our friend Eleonora from Italy, who I have not seen since I was in Italy in 2011. So I'm very excited for tonight. Should be a very beautiful walk along the river. Just chilling on this bench with a nice view of Tower Bridge off in the distance. Gonna head over that way soon. Alright, we are crossing Tower Bridge here in London. So a lot of people think that this is London Bridge. This is actually Tower Bridge. I'll cross London Bridge in just a little bit here and I'll show you London Bridge. So this is London Bridge. It's not as extravagant as Tower Bridge. Still seems like a lovely bridge. An up close look at the London Eye. I'm not going to pay £30 to go ride it, but still cool to see it in person. Behold the Palace of Westminster. It's a pretty crowded touristy area, so this is the kind of place you definitely want to watch for pickpockets. Here at the range, the O2 in the distance. It's Ben. He doesn't look British at all. It's Sunday, May 28th. I'm here with Ben. We have a massive golf match against Ben's mates, Sharky and George. Right now we're just getting dialed in. I haven't golfed in about 6 months. Ben used to play golf for, you guessed it, Western New Mexico University.
We're staying up.
Currently down 3 strokes after 4 holes.
Yeah.
So this is right where we like it. We like the competition.
Giving up a lot of shots here, and we got Sharky on an absolute tear. But this is the thing with Sharky, he's very streaky. And I think this was going to come at some point, so it doesn't. It's not the end of the world that it's come early.
Yeah.
You just need to, dampen the flame, get it to a slow glow, and then just put it out completely. Turn the momentum on it.
Yep, that's it.
And everything just compounds, and things can get away from you very quickly in sports. Get that. We got that one. Yeah, that's all right. Don't get that one.
All right, we're midway through. How we feeling?
Very good, man. We've had a pretty good comeback. We're down to just 2 down now. I think we were 4
Yep.
at one stage.
That's it.
So the momentum's on our side, coming through the turn now. And I think they're getting, I don't know, I just feel the mood changing a little bit. It feels a bit weird. They just seem uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I really like that. I'm going to try and exploit that in the second half. Let's go.
That's me.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So Ben and I have officially lost our match against Sharky and George. Ben, any final thoughts?
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see the footage back. It just seemed like there was a few interesting calls. The referees never seemed to be on our side, and every time we got close to them, they just kind of, the ball would get a bounce. They'd find one in the trees, and just, we could never get in. But tell you what, I'm really proud of our team. That we fight the whole way through. Never quit. But just a tough one to take. Back to the drawing board now. We regroup. We go again. We just look to build the squad, and with the players we have, I've no doubt we've got a bright future ahead of us.
Uses Bitcoin as currency.
That's up.
Somebody keeps up.
I'm a big vlog watcher.
Oh, yes. Yay!
For some reason, Detroit is like the home of axe throwing.
Axe throwing. I've seen that. But
I'd love to do that.
Could definitely
I
eat.
love that. Those are the best ever.
It's saucisson.
It smells like
Tastes
peanuts.
like peanut.
This is Borough Market. You can buy some pate there, you can buy some Parma ham over there, you can get some burgers, you can get some fish and chips.
They have oysters.
They have oysters, they've got lemon tarts.
Cherry laugh.
And what exactly is Borough Market?
Well, it's a market, isn't it?
My first fish and chips here in England. I'll let Ben talk about it.
Yeah, no problem. So here on this plate you've got this is the fish, and then over here in the bowls you've got the chips.
I feel it in my fingers, feel it in my toes, feel it in my toes. Come on and let it snow.
Can you imagine that you're about to go?
Today I'll just be relaxing, hanging out in Hyde Park, Green Park, Buckingham Palace, and maybe check out Camden. So I'm currently sitting here in Green Park, close to Buckingham Palace, enjoying the infamous Tesco meal deal. So the Tesco meal deal, you get a sandwich or something similar, some crisps, chips, and drink. So all this for £3.50. Not bad. One of the few ways to travel London affordably. So this is Hyde Park. This is the largest, most popular city park here in London. I can definitely say this is one of my favorite city parks in the world. If you watched last week's video in Brazil, Parque do Ibirapuera is definitely one of my favorites as well. Vondel Park in Amsterdam, and St. Stephen's Green in Dublin. All some of the greatest I've visited. And of course the Luxembourg Gardens in Paris.
The road, please.
No, I'm taller.
Okay, it is the morning of May 11th, 2022. And today I'm officially leaving the beautiful city of London here in England. London is without a doubt one of the most beautiful cities in the world. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity to come here on this trip. England certainly isn't the most budget-friendly destination for a backpacker. So I have to give a massive shout out and thank you to Ben and Jordan for letting me crash at your place this past week. If it wasn't for you guys, London would have never been possible on this trip. You guys showed me what British and South African hospitality truly looks like. Also Ben's parents up in Nebworth. They treated me to my first Sunday roast here in England. Absolutely delicious, thank you. So I'm now heading to yet another country that was not a part of my original plan, and that is the country of Wales here in the British Isles. I found a bus for about $6 US, so I really had no choice. So I will see you when I arrive in the city of Swansea. Okay, I have arrived to the city of Swansea, here on the southwest coast of Wales. Can't end this video without giving a massive shout out to Heather and Stu back at home. They're really the only two people that bring any British culture to my life at home, which really inspired me to see what life is like in the UK. And it also brought me to Wales. So shout out to you guys, I miss you both. And Krusty Chris too, I guess. So thank you everybody for watching this week's video. And I'll see you next week here in the beautiful country of Wales.